Hi everyone, Stepan here. I'm gonna play another training game and hopefully do better than I did in the last 3 games. Those weren't good games. I'm gonna go knight c3, allowing the Nimzo if he wants to go for it. I'm gonna go queen c2. Okay. I could go bishop g5. I like bishop g5, so I'm gonna do it. This is a weird way to play. It's very aggressive, excuse me, but it does allow some very early kingside attacks. And now that he's played d5, I don't have h4 ideas on h6 because the knight has the e4 square, but it's still nice. Okay, I could go bishop d3 or knight f3. I could also take on d5, but I'm gonna take on d5 if he plays b6. So knight f3. Yeah, okay, knight f3 seems normal, just defending my bishop. Okay, now that he's played b6, I'm taking on d5 because I want this bishop to be blocked in. And bishop d3. So now, yeah, it's not a very good bishop on c8. Okay, he wants to go c5. If I castle c5, castle c5, I could consider queen e2. But I'm also not that afraid of c4 because he is allowing me to play e4 easily, and I would have queen e2 in that case, so I'm just gonna castle. Okay, so if c5, c4 isn't really a threat, I don't think, because I have queen e2. So c5, queen e2, if c4, bishop c2. Okay, in preparation for e4. I could also go a3 here, bishop c3, bc3, c5, queen c2, c4, bishop c2, rook e8. I could consider knight b5 here, but he has a6. I'm looking at a3, I'm looking at queen e2. I'm not sure. I cannot waste too much time in the opening. As we know, I tend to get into time trouble. Okay, I'm gonna go a3. I like a3. Just solidifying my center before c5 happens. Okay, and now I was thinking queen e2 and preparing e4, but I could also go queen a4 or queen a2, which I don't like that much. I think queen e2 is okay. I want to go e4, and I want to keep this bishop bad, so I'm controlling a6. And if he goes c4, that just makes e4 easier to play. And my idea is, of course, a4, a5, undermining this pawn structure, getting rid of my bad pawn. I could also be starting a kingside attack with knight e5. The problem is he doesn't really have good squares for his pieces. I would say these two pieces in particular are pretty bad. Maybe he should go rook e8, knight f8, but then knight e5 comes. I don't know if this decision was correct to go a3 and bc3. But it seems strategically better for me. Okay, queen e5 prevents knight e5. So I'm just gonna go a4. Can he go c4 there? I'm not afraid of c4, as I said. I'm gonna go bishop c2 and e4. Maybe knight d2, rook e1 first. Of course, a6 cannot be played because of bishop a6. Okay, I'm guessing he wants to go knight e4. So if I go a5, knight e4, rook fc1, that seems okay. If c4 now, bishop c2, b5, I have a6, maybe. Okay, knight e4, rook fc1 as intended, should be fine. If c4 now, I'm just gonna take on e4 to make sure I don't allow b5 that easily. If knight df6, I have knight e5. And again, it's about keeping this bishop bad. If he takes on d4, I'm gonna take with the pawn and give up my a pawn temporarily if he wants to take it. Also, I'm not afraid of g5. I didn't even consider it until now. I just go bishop g3, and if he wants to take, that's fine. I don't know why he played queen e7, queen e6. I mean, I know he wanted to unpin, but it allowed a4, a5, which is a positional goal I managed to achieve, to get rid of my pawn. Unless he wants to go b5 again, which I'm not sure if it's good or not. He could try reversing the move order, taking ba5, and on rook a5, c takes d4, but I have knight takes d4, and if knight c3, I have rook takes c3. And on rook c3, knight e6, rook c1 check. Okay, he does play c4. So let's go bishop takes, pawn takes, knight d2. I'm on the c4 pawn, so he plays b5. Okay, I'm just gonna take. And I have a passed pawn, which is nice. If he takes with the queen, I'm gonna go a takes b6. Okay. So b5, can I go a6 immediately? Wow, he doesn't play b5. Okay. Is there any way I could insert a b6? I don't think so. a b6, gh4, ba7. No. Now I may be able to do it. So he's threatening f4, ef4, gf4, bishop h4, and opening up his bishop. So, if I take on b6, and he goes f4, and I take, bishop h4, yeah, that's scary. So ab6, f4, ef4, gf4, bishop h4. f3, gf3, on f3 I could actually consider going queen e3. f3, queen e3. So ab6, f4, ef4, gf4, bishop h4, f3, queen e3. And if he plays queen g6, I can go g3. And if he plays queen g4, I can resign. Huh. I could consider bishop e5, but I'm not sure I like that. I could also consider queen h5. So queen h5, f4, ef4, gf4. Bishop h4. I don't know. Also f4 is tempting. f4, ef3. Knight f3. f4, bishop f2. f4, ef3, knight f3, f4, bishop f2. If g4. So bishop e5, let's have a look at that again. Bishop e5, knight e5, d5, b5 probably. Okay, ab6, f4, ef4, gf4, bishop h4, f3, queen e3, queen g4, g3, queen h3. Am I losing? I am losing. f4, ef3, gf3, f4. Okay, I think I'm going f4. I have to prevent f4 where I'm going bishop h4, and also this way my queen will be defending the g2 square. I know this is ugly, but probably everything was ugly. At least this way my queen will have access to some important squares. So f4, bishop f2, and my pawn is guarding g4. So f4, bishop f2, if rook e8, rook e1. It's important to remember that he cannot move the c8 rook because of queen c4. And then bishop d5, queen e2. Maybe this was a bad idea, but I couldn't see anything better. If I were playing a tournament game, this decision would have taken me half an hour. But usually in tournament games I don't get in precarious positions like that without having already spent a lot of time thinking. So if he plays f4 and I go bishop f2, he actually cannot go rook e8 because I go e4. And I don't think g4 is strong enough, because I can leave it there and... well, I probably can't. Yeah, no. On f4, bishop f2, rook e8, I probably go rook e1. Well, let's have a look at it. Rook e8, e4, g4, queen c4, bishop d5, queen e2. Oh, he can win the pawn on f3. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. So what, do I have to take with the bishop now? He also has queen h3. So if I take with the bishop, he has rook e8. If I take with the queen, takes, bishop f3, then I may be able to go a b6. So yeah, I'm gonna take with the queen. I'm too afraid of leaving the queens on the board. If he goes queen h3, I have bishop g3, I think. Okay, now okay, b. And I think I can just pick up the pawn with rook cb1. or even rook a7 and rook cb1. Okay, I'm going rook a7 first. I need to play quickly. Okay. Now, what do I do? How do I get rid of the rook on c8? Maybe I have to go rook b7 now, because he's threatening b5. So okay, I'm gonna go rook b7, and I'll try to play rook a1, rook a7. Everything is covered here, for now. If rook e8... rook e8 could be a problem. And now my idea is to go d5 at some point, if I can. Of course, if he goes rook a1 now, okay. Well, that hangs a pawn. I'm not sure what he has for that, but... Ah, he has knight d5. Jesus, moron. And I don't have rook e6. Okay, I'm gonna go rook f1. And on knight d5 I'm gonna take. And I'm expecting him to take with the king. Because if he takes with the rook, I can take on c4. And... okay, takes. Okay. Now I was thinking I could go rook h7. But now that I see what's going on, I cannot go rook h7. He's just gonna take. Okay. I have to do this. Ooh, does he have bishop h3, rook a8? Maybe. I'm counting on knight b3 and bishop e3. Brr. 2 minutes on the clock. This should be a draw. But again, with 2 minutes on the clock, although maybe it's not a draw. Okay. Takes there. So I'm guessing knight b3 is good. Or, sorry, knight d3. Ah, this is a good move. Because on knight d3 he has bishop c4. And I would have to go king e2, bishop d3, king e3, c1, queen, bishop c1, rook c1. Yeah, rook h6, not a draw. It's not a draw now. But what else do I do? I have no idea what to do. I'm just gonna play a knight check and pick up the pawn on h6 if I can. If I can trade off the pawns, I should be able to draw still, I think. He goes knight check. Man. Can I go king g3? No. Yeah. He's just playing perfectly. Yeah, and now I'm out of moves. Okay, I'm gonna resign. Maybe I had some chances in that endgame. Let's have a look at the game. Okay. Bishop b5? Why bishop b5? No, because the knight has no squares. And the idea is if bishop b7, then bishop f6, or bishop d7. Okay, that makes more sense. But bishop d3 is okay. Bishop h4. Yeah, again, bishop f5, same idea. Queen e2 is my first mistake. I should have gone for bishop f5. And again bishop f5. Wait, a4, a5 is bad? Because of c4. ab6 did work. And rook a7. And I shouldn't be afraid of this? Wow. Wow. Okay, what human would go for this? Yeah, I should have gone d5 immediately. And then rook b7 is a blunder. Where I could have taken. What? Ah, and then picked up a couple of pawns this way. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, but after rook f1 it's gone. Yeah. Okay, so let's see where it started to go wrong. So a4, a5 was a bad plan, and queen e2 was bad. So I should have played bishop f5. This tempo, the engine often plays that tempo to misplace the king, but yeah, bishop f5 is very annoying for him. Okay, let's say rook c7. And now simply bishop g3. Wow. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense. Okay, I'm gonna need to remember this. My idea with queen e2 was just to make this bishop worse. And a4, a5 is just bad, which surprises me. Again, bishop f5. After knight d2, I'm much worse. I should have gone knight e5. Knight e5, d5. If queen e5, then ab, ab, and rook a7, and this should be about equal. And this AB works. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking AB, AB. No, I was thinking AB, F4, here, here, bishop H4, and F3. And I thought that on Queen E3, Queen G4 is bad for me. Ah, but I have Bishop G3. I thought I had to go G3 and I lose. Yeah, I have Bishop G3. Okay. Another bad game. Again, sorry for the poor game quality. I hope I start doing better soon. Let me know what you think. Stay tuned for more chess. Bye.